Hey Sarah, how did you feel about the meeting yesterday? I thought we came up with some awesome ideas to carry out a project. Came up with? Carry out? What does it mean? It was great to catch up on our progress and iron out those little issues we had. Catch up? Iron out? Iron? We need to follow up on those action points. What do you say? Follow up. Huh? Yes, of course. What have I just agreed on? Let's break down the tasks and divide responsibilities among the team. Break down? Are we breaking anything? And don't forget to back up your files regularly to avoid any data loss. Oh, backup. I know that one. Huh? Have you ever had this feeling that you sort of understand what people say? Well, you definitely know these words individually. Come, sure thing I know it. I come to work every day. But once these little words, and that's my student's exact expression, by the way. So once these little words are added, you lose any grasp of that word's meaning. But the truth is, learning phrasal verbs is just crucial, as they play a fundamental role in everyday communication, especially in informal settings. Phrasal verbs add depth, nuance, flexibility to your speech, allowing you to express yourself more naturally and effectively. Mastering them will definitely broaden your vocabulary and improve fluency. Just imagine being able to convey complex ideas, emotions, actions simpler, but at the same time precisely. Isn't it what we all aim for when learning a new language? So let's not waste our time and get straight to the topic. In this video, I'm sharing 21 phrasal verbs to use at your workplace. Come up with. To suggest or to think of an idea or a plan. The marketing team came up with a brilliant advertising campaign for the new product. Carry out. To perform or complete a job or activity. The company decided to carry out the proposed changes to its operations the next quarter. Catch up on. To give someone the latest news or information about something. Can someone catch Tony up on the latest changes in the project? The second meaning is to do something that you haven't been able to do recently. I need to catch up on my Spanish. I've missed too much. Iron out. To remove problems or find solutions. The negotiations took several rounds to iron out all the details of the contract. Follow up on something. To pursue or address the matter that has been previously mentioned. We need to follow up on the leads generated by our marketing campaign. Break something down. To divide something into smaller parts for easier understanding or processing. The instructor broke down a complex topic into simpler concepts that were easier for the students to grasp. The second meaning, to stop working or not be successful. Unfortunately, the negotiations broke down when neither party could agree on the terms. Back up. To support or to provide assistance to somebody or something. I will back you up during the presentation if you need additional information. The second meaning, to make a copy of data or information for safekeeping. Don't forget to back up your important files. Get ahead. To be successful in the work that you do. Networking and acquiring new skills can help you to get ahead in your career. Go through. To examine, review, or look at something carefully. Let's go through the contract details before we sign anything. The second meaning, to experience or endure a difficult or challenging situation. Sarah went through a lot of stress due to the deadlines of the project. Walk someone through something. To carefully show or explain somebody how to do something. Can you walk me through the software installation process? Turn down. To reject or refuse the offer, proposal, or request. Unfortunately, she needed to turn down the job offer because it didn't meet her salary expectations. Speak up. To express one's opinion confidently. Don't be afraid to speak up in the meeting if you have some ideas or concerns. The second meaning, to speak louder or more clearly in order to be heard. Can you speak up, please? I can't hear you over all this noise. Cut back on. To reduce the amount of something, especially expenses, consumption, or activities. Due to budget constraints, we need to cut back on unnecessary expenses. To fill in. To give someone extra or missing information. I need to fill you in on the outcomes of the meeting that you missed yesterday. The second meaning, to do someone else's work for them because they cannot do it. Can you fill in for me at the reception desk while I am in the meeting? Reach out to someone to try to communicate with a person or a group of people, especially if you need to involve them or help. If you need assistance on anything, feel free to reach out to our customer service team. Look into, to examine the facts about the problem or situation. We will look into the possibility of implementing your suggestion in the next phase of the project. Take on, to accept a particular job or responsibility. You can't take on responsibility for the whole project. Follow through on or with something, to complete a task or commitment as promised. Peter always follows through with his plans. That is why he is so reliable. Fit in, to feel that you belong to a particular group. It can be challenging to fit in when you are a new person at work. Call off, to cancel a planned activity or event. Due to the heavy rain, an outdoor picnic had to be called off. Keep up with, to stay informed about the latest trends, development and information. It's important to read regularly to keep up with changes in your industry. That's it for today's video. If you liked it, hit the thumbs up and subscribe to keep up with new videos on learning English. But before we finish, why don't you fill in the gaps in the following sentences with the suitable phrasal verbs? Please write your answers down in the comments. Well, how did it go? Don't forget to write your answers in the comment section, and let's share phrasal verbs that you use at work.